Welcome back to episode 2 of my quest for a new PB series. As you can tell, we finally have some Florida sun hitting me in the face right here, which we haven't had the past 2 days, so I'm very excited that that might help the bite. We also have no wind going right now. I don't know how long that's going to last. I think it's going to get a little bit of windy today, but I can only fish a half day, so we decided to come back out on the same lake that we were on yesterday. Hopefully we'll catch another 8.5, maybe bigger. We have almost perfect conditions for Florida fish right now, so I'm very excited. We're gonna go get started. We're gonna cut this intro short, but if you haven't seen any of my videos on this series so far, I'll leave a link down below to the playlist and they'll all be in there for you to be able to go back and watch any episode you want. For right now though, like I said, perfect conditions. Let's go get started and see if we can catch a big one. There we go. A topwater fish. Finally. Uh-oh. Finally on the board for the day. Not a big one, but that is the first topwater fish of the trip. If you don't know, in Florida, around the spawn time especially, I've seen a lot of, I think they're fry garters, either that or they're chasing small bait fish. A prop bait is an excellent choice down here. This is a Rapala X-Rap prop in like a golden olive color. Imitates a shiner really, really well. And you just kind of slowly work it like a popper, and it has these little blades that turn on it. Get you some bites just like that. Not a big one, but very easily could have been a 10-pounder if there was one up there. We're gonna let her go and try and get some more. Tiny guy. You're real little, bud. Second one of the day, we'll go ahead and throw him back. Oh, he's tiny. Thought you were big for a second. Little baby one. Same thing as last time, a lot of little ones. Maybe we'll get one big one, who knows? But we'll keep grinding away to see what happens. I swear these fish are spawning because all my bites are coming from very specific areas that almost like, I feel like there's a bed there, like a place where a fish would make a bed. And in Florida, the interesting thing is when fish spawn, they actually spawn on vegetation because that's the only place they can really get hard bottom, because a lot of Florida is sand or mud. So like in this area that we've been fishing here, and some of these places have been getting bites, they're called arrowheads or just reeds. They typically both grow in hard bottom, and sometimes they'll even be mixed in with other grass or a dock or something like that. It's just a perfect place for these fish to make their beds. And the interesting part is that you have to make such a specific cast and land in a good area to actually be able to get a bite. Like I feel like I've been flipping arrowheads for hours, but if I put one in a certain place where I'm like, oh, a bed could be there, I get a bite. So I'm thinking these fish are trying to spawn, but there's no big females up here, so I don't know what's going on here. They're all buck bass, so I don't know if they're just starting or what the deal is, but I'll just keep flipping away. Maybe we'll land on a big one. There we go, and it's a big one. It's a big one. Get on out of there, girl. Get on out of there. That's the fish we're looking for. Oh, come on. Don't you tell me you came off. No. How did she get off? Come on. I saw her too. She was giant. Come on, buddy. He's still on there. There we go. Are you kidding me? How do I keep losing them? This is a brand new hook. Biggest one came off. Well, besides the duck. Come on, don't lose you two. Get out of there. Jeez. Come on. How? How is that even possible? Every buck bass has come off that spatter. That's called spatter dock. It's like thicker rooted stemmed pads. Every buck bass has come off that I'm catching. If I could flip all this Kissimmee grass and catch nothing, flip in that spatter dock and there's fish in all of it. Even the biggest one that I just had bite flipping came out of pads just like that. That may be the pattern. Little guy. Still in the pads though. These guys aren't very much fun on a 7.6 heavy, but one of them's gonna be big. I feel it. I feel like this is the right pattern, finally. Little guys, come on. They're biting, but they're just all small. Another one for the day. I think we got like 5 so far. I wish we wouldn't have lost that big one, but that's the way it goes. We'll keep trying to get another one. Wow, that was crazy. Little guy, but it was the first bite we've had in a while. I reeled it over the top of one of those sticks in there and I watched him come out of the sticks and grab it like a reaction bite. Pretty crazy. We're gonna go ahead and throw him back. Be big, be big. He's tiny. I like catching fish, but I sure would like to catch something bigger than 10 inches while we're down here. We're trying to trophy hunt and we just keep catching small ones. That one I was stuck on the pad and just kept yanking on it and he grabbed it off the pad, but I don't know, we'll keep trying. Get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. Be a good one. He's tiny again. Wow. Another little one. They're eating the Senko though. They're in this heavy stuff. I don't know if I need to be punching a heavier weight or a bigger beaver, or I don't know what we need to do, but we'll make some changes and hopefully find a big one here. Little guy. Just a wee baby. Oh my gosh. How did I even catch him? He's like 1 inch. I mean, that thing is a tiny fish. Gonna throw him back. That's a good one. There we go. Oh my gosh, he almost jumped in the boat. Wow. Nice. Finally. Barely hooked. Definitely not the biggest bass of my life, but man, it is nice to catch something bigger than a 12-incher for once. It has been a struggle today, but we're gonna let this beautiful fish go. Another big one for the trip, but still not the one we're after. We'll see if she'll make sure she swims off nice and easy too. Want to take good care of these fish. There she goes. I was just fishing this dead Kissimmee grass edge right here. Nothing special about this whatsoever, just a mix of cattails and Kissimmee grass. Typically that indicates a bottom hardness change, but she was literally just on the edge of the Kissimmee grass. I was just flipping that Senko on 65-pound braid and a 3/8 ounce weight. I mean, that is like the definition of finesse fishing in Florida. You use a flipping stick, but just put a Senko on it rather than a beaver. I did lose one other giant one earlier today. That was definitely bigger than that one. So we're talking 7 to 10 pound range if I had to take a guess. I never got a good look at it, but it was a tank compared to that fish right there. Glad we got one big one. We got about 30 more minutes for the day, so we're gonna keep fishing this grass edge and see if we can get one more big one. Maybe they're loaded up here. Unlikely, but we're gonna give it a shot and hopefully we'll catch a couple fish. Unfortunately, I was unsuccessful in catching another fish in that half-hour period there, so that is gonna do it for today's episode. Gotta go in, have a little dinner celebration for a couple birthdays for the family, and then tomorrow will be a full day of fishing. I think we're gonna go to a different lake for once. I could probably catch a single big fish on any lake in Florida, so we're gonna try and go maximize our chance on catching a big one or multiple big ones by trying to explore some other opportunities that are out there. Not sure where we're gonna go yet, but we're probably gonna go explore something else tomorrow, and that will be in the next episode. So if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like down below. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss next episode. And if you haven't seen the first one, I'll link it down below for you to check it out. Thanks for watching.